Greetings, my people of the tarot. Here is another step. I don't remember this. This was that braid of yarn that I showed you. It has been spun and it has been rolled into my ball. And I have my mom roll my balls quite a bit. Yeah, she does a good job, and then it gives her something to do. And that's one way I will spin. I could take two of these balls, right, and spin, but I only got one of this color. This was $16 for the braid. So for me, I want you to realize, anybody that hand spun homemade yarn, it is not cheap to make. Imagine already dyed, not spun, but already dyed. This cost me $16. That's quite a bit of money. So this is a wool. This is called a wool spinner. And this is the way that I do it when I have a small amount of yarn that needs to be plied. Especially if I don't want to do a Navajo ply where I can use one. Ah, that worked good. That's a nice example, wasn't it, people? Let's try that again. And actually, I really want to try that again, because I want to make sure this is nice and snug as I roll it on this. But this will allow me to do it from two ends. I'll have this end here, and then I will have the other end. Okay, make sure I roll this towards me. There we go. Take it out of the flip of the box. So $16 just for that yarn that is already dyed, but it hasn't been spun. So imagine it takes me a while to spin it. So you got to add on that time. Now I get it white so that I can dye it myself. And I pay anywhere from $23 to $30 a pound. Now that may not seem like a lot, but then I have to spin it, and then I have to dye it, because I like to. It's easier to dye spun yarn than it is unspun, because it's easy. You're less apt to. Oh, that time I got it. Now I won't be able to get it off. You're less apt to it's less, when you dye raw wool, you're more apt to felt it when you dye it, although I have done that, and that's a good way to make blends. You know, if I wanted to make a color blend like this, then the best way for me to do it would be to do the wool unspun, and then I can make color blends. But I have done where I have dipped one half into one color and then dipped the other side into another color, and that's how I get two-tone blends. So as you can see, this is such a beautiful color, and I love color, but I like to make it naturally. So I was telling somebody this year, instead of growing the indigo like I did in previous years, I'm going to purchase the dried indigo and make it that way. It's just it's a lot of work to grow it, dye it, process it. It will still be a lot of work, but I will show you the indigo vat when I do that this summer. You know, maybe soon, April, May. Let's see, we're getting into April, so hopefully my workshop needs a lot of cleanup, so hopefully I can get that. As soon as I can get things cleaned up and get a sink outside for the summer, then I can do that. Because I use it outside. I got a bucket sink that I use outside. Because you gotta be able to rinse too. That's very important. So, getting to the end of this. This is for Jennifer, though. So I know, well, no, it's for anybody that's interested in spinning. And I will show you in another video, after I get this done, how I apply it with this. Now, a lot of people say, well, that's a weird way to do it. I never heard of it. Yeah, that's not usually how you do it. Well, I'm not usual. I do my things my way. Even if oh, that's not the way you do it. Well, I do it that way. And I come out, you know, with usable yarn. So, whatever floats my boat. Sometimes it does get all tangled up on me, which I don't like, but it happens. Usually if it spins good though, if I make sure I keep going in the right direction and I got some tension on this while I'm doing it, then it usually works pretty good. And it's good to have a box to put the ball in because it goes bouncing all over the place. See how pretty that is? I don't have a light on and it's an overcast day. We're going to get some rain. Hopefully we've switched to rain now and we won't get any more snow. We've had snow on the tulips before though. Get a little loose here. Almost there. Isn't this mesmerizing? I could hypnotize you right now. And you'd be like, ah. Sing you a song. Oopsie. This is a little piece my mom really makes the ends really tiny. Oh. Oh, there you have it. So now I have two ends that I can work from. And like I said, it won't be easy to take that off. So let me just undo this real quick. So you see, right, I'll be able to draw from that and this end to do my ply, and it just slides right off. There we go. And the next video will be showing how I apply that. Over and out for now, people. Find the right button.